Welcome to Flipgrid. This video is going to give you a brief introduction and overview to what Flipgrid is. Flipgrid is a free video discussion platform where teachers can pose questions to their students and then their students are able to answer with a recorded video response. This is a really great tool to use for things like exit tickets, debate questions, and to provide an alternative assessment tool. Microsoft has recently acquired Flipgrid, and the platform is now free and open to all educators. It's a good tool to allow students to express themselves in a platform and have all of them be involved and have a voice. So you'll see that this is the Flipgrid homepage, and their idea is that it's going to empower everybody to have a voice. It basically allows educators to create grids, which you can think of as your classroom or your learning environment. And within a grid, you can post different topics. So these would be your questions. Some people start with an icebreaker, some people have weekly reflections, maybe book discussions, debate questions. So as you continue working with Flipgrid, your grid is going to grow as you post more topics to it. So let's look at an example of a Flipgrid. So this Flipgrid is an example of a science teacher's grid. So remember, a grid basically becomes your classroom or your learning environment. So this is a middle school science teacher who has her Flipgrid open for the public to see. And what you're going to see as you scroll down, as she has many different topics, so there's maybe about 10 different topics here, and they're all geared around her science class. And her idea was to post these topics that would encourage her students to debate a question, and they had to then back it up with some scientific evidence. So for instance, if we want to see some of her topics, we can click into them, and we're going to click on this topic that says extinct species, and you can see that 296 videos have been posted to this topic. So when you enter into a topic, this is where your students are going to end up seeing your question or your prompt. And you'll be giving them some instructions on what to do. You might include a video in there for them to watch. And as your students scroll down and look at this, they're going to be able to then click on this plus sign in the green circle to start their recording. The nice thing about Flipgrid is the students do not need any special material. All they need is a device that has a built-in camera and a microphone. So when they start recording, they'll be all in Flipgrid and won't have to go to any other websites, and they'll record, and then their response will be posted into that topic. So we can see here that some of these students responded, and as the teacher and other students, you can go in and look at what these students have responded. The next few videos are going to show you exactly how we can walk through to create our Flipgrid account and how we can go back and make our first grid and add topics to that.